My husband calls us the quilting mafia. If you want something done, get in touch with a quilter.
Joan Lambert, she's the boss, keeping the quilting family in check. Lord's Ball is her right-hand woman. As for Brenda, she's across the numbers, and when it comes to numbers, they sure are big.
This is the 200 quilts ready for the delivery at Southampton.
Right. OK, while this quilting circle may be meticulously well organised, their intentions are far from mob-like. Motivation is entirely altruistic.
A man came along, running down the corridor and sort of in whisper shouting, "Linus ladies, Linus ladies." And we stopped, and he was standing there with tears streaming down his face. My daughter's in and she's had a serious operation. He said, and she's just been given one of your quilts, and she smiled for the first time since the operation. And to me, that really sums up what we do and why we do it.
Joan opens up her home in Wimborne once a month as the regional Linus HQ. Dozens of volunteers bring homemade quilts, some by the bagful. Kathy is their resident super quilter.
I arrived with 75 today, but last year I made 300.
What is it about quilting that makes you want to go back to the
It's just addictive. It's just addictive. And knowing that they're going to such a good cause as well.
Delivery day is all about speed and efficiency, pounding the wards of Southampton's Children's Hospital, ensuring the right cupboards are fully stocked.
It means so much to each family. A lot of the children are here for weeks on end, and to have a blanket that's their own that they take home is very special. Parents love it.
The concept of giving out quilts in times of need is by no means new. During the Second World War, the Canadian Red Cross sent hundreds of thousands to Britain, and some of those keepsakes went on show at the National Needlework Archive in Thatcham.
At a conservative estimate, they made 500,000 quilts that were sent over to this country. And they went not just to people who'd been bombed out, they went to anywhere where people had been moved about and there was a need for bedding. So they went to Land Army girls, they went to refugees, they went into hospitals, orphanages, all sorts of places.
During the Blitz, many of the beds in the Dr. Bernardo's children's homes would have been dressed with the Red Cross quilts. The children would gather in their dormitories at bedtime and they would tell stories based upon the detail in their quilts, often ending with a prince coming to their rescue.
Last year, Project Linus donated over 4,500 quilts to young people across the south. For the recipients, that act of kindness is immeasurable.
And I chose this one, and I really thought I loved the colours, and I was so impressed that people would have the heart to go out and make something so beautiful for children.
Kay Lyon's daughter, Sienna, has a genetic deletion on one of her chromosomes, which means she can't walk or talk. She sometimes has seizures and needs to be fed using a tube. Whilst receiving respite care with Rosie Oxfordshire, they were invited to choose a Linus quilt.
At the beginning of a child's diagnosis, you feel very alone, but things like this make you feel like the whole world is there to support you, and there's more support out there. So it was very special.
A quilt is a hug you can keep, which I think is lovely, yeah, so we call them hugs, yeah.